Show me how, new mission loading. Let's check in with today's Show Me How agents. Hi agents, that sounds great. I didn't know you could play the piano.
We were just pretending.
Ah, you got me. Have you ever wondered how pianos are made?
Show me how!
Ever wondered how some things are made? Trying to see all the tricks of the trade. Come on, get your answers now. Get your answers now and show me how. Show me how. Show me how. Come on, and show me how. Show me how. Show me how. Come on, and show me how. Come on, show me how.
Hello Show Me How agents, SMH1 and SMH2. What do we know about pianos?
They make music.
Yes, pianos are used to make music on their own or as part of a group.
And press the keys to make a sound.
Yeah, these are the keys that play all the different notes. Should we find out more about pianos?
Yes!
Pianos have been around for over 300 years and were first invented in Italy. The very first piano evolved from an instrument called a harpsichord, which was played to entertain kings and queens. Today's mission is to find a piano workshop and to find out how they are made. We want to find out how the piano keys make a sound and what they are made from. And later, for the SMH experiment, we will find out how to make our very own piano using water. The SMH drone is moving into position above the piano workshop in Skipton.
Take us for a close look.
This is a piano factory, and this is Adam who works here. Adam is ready for his Show Me How agent questioning.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. How long have you been making pianos?
We've been making pianos for 10 years, 3 months and 27 days.
What's your favourite piano song?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
How long does it take to make a piano?
It takes about 6 months altogether to make a piano.
Whoa, that's ages. Who's your best friend?
My best friend is called Charlie, and she's also my wife.
Nice. Right, let's get back to the pianos.
Tell me about the parts of the piano.
There's over 20,000 parts that make up one piano. The cabinet, or the case, that's all this wooden part here. There's the keys. There's 88 black and white notes. Then inside here is where we've got all the hammers and strings. When we play a key, it moves the hammer, which then strikes a string.
So when Adam presses the keys, the strings vibrate to make a note. These vibrations bounce around the soundboard, which is actually behind the strings.
You sounded great.
Should we go and see how a piano is made?
Yeah!
Agents, we're inside and first we want to know more about this soundboard.
What is the soundboard made from?
So a soundboard is made out of wood. The soundboard is really quite thin and flimsy, but it needs to be strong. So we glue on pieces of wood that are called ribs.
The ribs are pressed down by using these bits of wood, making a perfect wooden soundboard just like this.
What we need to do now is add a really strong and heavy metal frame to put the strings on.
The SMH drone is moving to the frame area and they're just getting started. The metal frame is lowered and screwed onto the soundboard.
So the frame itself is made out of cast iron, which is really, really strong and really heavy. So now we need to add the strings.
The stringing room.
Got it, SMH2, heading to the stringing room now.
So here we are in the stringing room, and here's Louis, and he's attaching the strings onto the metal frame.
What are the strings made of?
So the strings are wound in copper.
The strings are attached in place and are tightened in order to tune them to the right note.
What happens now?
Now it needs to rest for 1 month.
Oh, well, this may take a while. Let's fast forward.
So now we're ready to add the piano's case.
The wooden case is attached and it's starting to look more like a piano. Now we need to add the black and white keys. I wonder how they work.
Now that's like a seesaw. You push on one end, push down there, and it goes up at the other end, which then hits the string, making the note.
Wow, that's clever. Look at all those keys being added. It's going to sound fantastic. What's next, Adam?
So this machine is called the basher. It plays every note 32,000 times and makes the piano play as well as it possibly can.
This is going to be noisy.
You're not wrong there, agents. The keys and notes are tested to the max to make them sound perfect. Once tested, the wooden front is added and it's done.
So now the piano is all finished. So it goes here in our showroom, waiting for some lucky person to come along and buy it.
And that is how a piano is made. Good job, agents.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
So we've seen how a piano is made, but I now want to know how to make our own piano, but with water. Activate the SMH experiment.
SMH experiment number 607, musical jars. First, we need to add different amounts of water into each jar, and to make it look nice, let's add a little colour. Now, with your metal spoons, carefully and gently tap on the jars to make a sound. Ah, they sound different, don't they? When there is more water in the jar can't vibrate as fast, so the sound is low. With less water in the jar vibrates faster, producing a higher sound. Let's see what we can play. Top water piano playing, agents. And that is how you make a piano out of water. Great work!
Show me how mission log. Pianos. First they glued the ribs onto the wooden soundboard. Then they added a metal frame so they could attach all the strings. Once the strings are added, they then leave it to rest for a month. After that, the wooden cabinet is added. Then the keys are attached. Then the basher machine plays all the notes 32,000 times to make them sound perfect. And that is how a piano is made, and we have now shown you how. Thank you, Show Me How agents. That's today's Show Me How mission, Pianos complete. Good job, team, and see you next time.
Bye.